Yeah, I think one of the passes that you do that I think is so important is the doability pass,
Ugh.
right? So imagine, you've written the book. Imagine you're reading your book solely from the perspective, is this doable for the reader?
Mhm. Yeah, you bring up a good point. We, as the author, are more experienced with the content that we are presenting. So it's easier for us to get it. We make a lot of assumptions about what people understand. But I think this is really important. We also make assumptions about what resources people have, whether they're financial, time, emotional, what kind of support they have. And we need to be respectful of the fact that what might seem like a breeze to us would actually be really hard for someone else.
Yeah.
So doability is about considering that, then adjusting what our ask accordingly, and sometimes maybe even cutting something. Because
Lingo, one of the passes I did that was unique to that book was that I was afraid because so much of the foundational story of the book was my building my photography business for an affluent clientele. I was very concerned that this was going to seem like it only appealed to people with a high end offer. One of the passes I did was, am I also including examples from Walmart and other situations where people can apply it? Because the concept was applicable across all socioeconomic groups. It just so happened my foundational story came from the high end.
can I just stop you there? Because you just said
Yeah.
something really important. I was worried. And that's the same thing I said. I was worried. And when I hear authors say, ask me, well, I'm worried it's going to be this, I'm worried it's going to be that. I always say, well, then write it down as an editing pass.
Right.
And then let your mind be free to create that first draft, and then go back and look at your list of things you need to edit and go attend to that one issue rather than just fret about it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, you and I both, because we've talked about it too. I think one of the passes that I think authors need to seriously add to their sequence nowadays is what I refer to as, and I know you refer to it as well, as a diversity and inclusion pass.
Mhm.
We have to then read through it and make sure that you're also representing the diversity of your readership.
I do wanna say it's not to check a box. It makes your book better and richer because
Yes,
you'll learn from that different perspective.
absolutely.